Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here and we're talking about Red Bull, of course. It's something I'm a bit of a fan of. You can tell by the flag in the background, the hat, and the drink. Bit of a fan. But today we can talk Red Bull things and I'm super excited about that. So grab a Red Bull, sit down and enjoy this one. So back last summer, I believe it was. Oh, and last October. No, all blends together at this point. Last October, Honda said, we're out after 2021. So, that meant that Red Bull and AlphaTauri would not have an engine supplier set for 2022 and beyond. Of course, one of the main things became, would Red Bull use a Renault engine? Could they get a Mercedes engine? Or could they get a Ferrari engine? Of course, the ideal thing would be for them to stay a Honda team. Like, that's what they wanted, was to be their own team. And another thing that came out was, what if Red Bull took over Honda? Like, their engine building thing, the Honda engines, what if they took that over and continued it? And that is exactly what's happened. So, there's a lot of speculation, talks, okay, this is going to happen. Red Bull's going to take it over. They're going to have the Honda engine. But it was all but confirmed on Friday when Red Bull's demands were met by everybody in F1 to bring forward the engine freeze. You know, some of the teams were okay with it. Mercedes was like, sure, whatever. Ferrari maybe wasn't the biggest fan of it. Renault maybe. I don't really know where they were. I don't really care about Renault. No, but they were kind of sort of there, both spots. So that got moved forward from 2023 to 2022. So at the end of this season, engine development's done. So what that means is that for 22, 23, and 24, that Red Bull will just maintain these engines. They'll maintain the Honda engine as it is in its current form. You just won't say Honda on the car or Honda on the screen graphics. Or when you play F1 career mode, it won't say Honda, or I would say Red Bull. But the other part of this is they now have to build an engine. So Red Bull made a new company, Red Bull Powertrains Limited, which is basically part of their project. That lets them, go through with building their own engine. And, that should be pretty good. Let's see. So there's two articles here with some of the quotes and stuff. These are some of the things from Christian Horner. He's basically said that it's a long-term view, taken by Red Bull. And let's see, he said, it needs to be a long-term view because obviously investment in facilities to gear up for this is quite significant. And then he said, so we've got both the short-term scenario of the existing regulations, then of course, whatever the new regulations are, we need to be in position to obviously take care or take on that as well. Okay. And then he added, strategically, this is a big commitment by the group, shows commitment to F1 as well to bring it on site, on campus here at Milton Keynes. It's an enormous undertaking, and one which integrates the power unit into the chassis. I think that we've taken control of our own destiny in that respect, integrating power unit with the chassis. Now, of course, it's very good for a team to have their chassis match with their engine. Of course, the teams that do that are Mercedes, Ferrari, Renault, and currently Red Bull, with Honda building their engine and working with the chassis. Because for Mercedes, they can build that engine, build their car around it. But then their customer teams, Williams, McLaren, they have another customer team? I think they do. Was the other was the other Mercedes? I don't know. Uh, no, that's actually it, isn't it? I forget how. Oh no, Aston Martin. I always forget like one team. Whenever I go through the teams, I'm like, I always list like 9 of them and forget one of them. All right, so they got Mercedes, but Aston Martin, McLaren, and Williams have to build their car around that Mercedes engine. And for Renault, they're doing their own thing. They don't have a customer team at the moment. Ferrari, you have Haas and Alfa Romeo that have to build their engines around it. So something like this for Red Bull this year, yeah, they've had Honda do it, but when you can purely sit down and say, this is our car, this is our engine, we're building both, you can really just merge that together super, super nicely. I don't have to worry about anything because, if an engine's shaped in a certain way, your bodywork has to be shaped that certain way. So if a team, say McLaren designs their body shape a certain way, then you get to, stick your Mercedes engine in it, which we're seeing this year, actually. The cars from 2020 are basically the same cars for 2021. Little changes to the floor, little changes here and there to other bits, but they're practically the same. So the only real difference is McLaren, who has a new engine. They went from the Renault engine to the Mercedes engine, and that changes a lot of things to the design of their car. So that's going to be the only real, major difference when you look at a car, is going to be how the McLaren looks from last year to this year. And I think that Red Bull doing their own engine is going to be wild. And of course, when it comes to 2025, they need to build a complete new engine. So this gives them enough time to build up resources, build up that new company, the Red Bull, whatever it's called. Say the name of it. Red Bull Engine Department Squad. Yeah, they have time to build up that new group, that new part of the team, and Red Bull Powertrains. That's what it is. Red Bull Powertrains Limited. Alright, so to build up that, company, to build up that whole thing, they need to take a few years, and it's going to take a little bit of time for them to be set to, build that stuff when it comes to 2025 with the new engine. So, it should be interesting. The other thing here, another part from Christian Horner says we won't be beholden to having a partner, so we've got the independence to do it ourselves. If an exciting partner comes along, then of course it makes sense to look at it seriously, whether it be an OEM or another type of partner, better manufacturer, whatever. It really depends on what the regulations are. So, the focus is being independent, but they're open to working with engine manufacturer in the future. That's another part that he said. So, it's interesting. I think that, first of all, it's absolutely wild that an energy drink company is going to build their own engine for their own race cars. Red Bull made some energy drinks and then said, let's build a race car. And then now they're saying, let's build an engine for that race car. That's absolutely wild to me. Red Bull's a wild company. And then at the end here, the badging of the engine. He's like, it's a Red Bull engine. A Mercedes is a Mercedes, so let's go right a part of the car will be called a Red Bull. There's nothing to that. I don't really know why it's even a question. It's a Red Bull engine. It's a Red Bull. I don't know. It's going to be very similar, at least for the next few years. Once it comes to 22, 23, and 24, it's going to be the 2021 Honda engine in the car. No real changes to it. Just the next few years will not say Honda on it. But when it comes to 2025, they're going to build their own engine, which is absolutely insane. But with that, thank you for watching. Let me know down below what you think about Red Bull making their own engine. And we'll see you guys in the next one.